My body is a house of pain.
It's a poem by Drew Deboy.
I jump around in it.
Test. Here we go. For real this time. Welcome to the DJJJ show. It's episode number 20. And I'm DJJJ, and it's time to finish out season 2 strong with Drew Deboy.
Welcome to me.
Welcome to Drew Deboy.
A.K.A. Professor Longhair, special guest.
Old school nickname, Professor Longhair.
I grew my hair back out just for this podcast.
A.K.A. Professor Longhair.
We're on video, right?
Yeah. We're streaming
Good.
live video, live from the garage.
Good.
We're wearing gummy bear suits, full body gummy bear suits. Drew's got
Is that
long
why this
hair.
is so sticky?
It's a sticky suit.
The hair's all stuck to it.
1.5 million subscribers listen to the DJJJ show each week.
That's all facts. I just read that on the internet right now. I haven't subscribed yet, though, so it's actually 1.49 million. I'm sorry, I didn't want to tell you, but
Have you even listened to this
it's
show
really
before?
important that you know that there's only 1.49 million subscribers.
I'm hanging out with Drew. It's Big Drew, as we call him.
Everybody calls me that
Big
because
Drew.
I'm big.
DJJJ and DJ Drew coming at you live.
Didn't I get a DJ name last time I was on?
I don't remember it.
DJ Salt Pyramid.
DJ Salt Pyramid coming to you live. This is episode number 20, meaning that I have spent way too much time on this project, and I'm starting to feel like I just live in my garage now.
Today was so nice. I was like, yeah, I want to go be in a windowless garage.
Yeah. Let's go sit in the dark. Beautiful day in Indianapolis. We're going to go sit in the dark and listen to records.
That sounds appropriate.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here, Drew. It's been a really good time. I've had a few guests on the show, but you're the first return guest.
I feel honored.
Yeah.
I did pay for that opportunity,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
so
you too can be.
I'm hoping there's some merch involved.
You too can be on the show twice if you send $20 in a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'm not giving you my address.
Do you have to drop it off in a parking lot?
I almost doxed myself on the. Is that called doxing?
Self-dox?
Yeah, when you give someone's address away.
Yeah.
Almost self-doxed
You
just
should
now. I live at
You should definitely do that.
I live at selfdoxing.com. I'm not doing it. Not giving my address away. Hey man, let's listen to some records. What do you want to play today? What do you got? Did you bring
I
some shit?
only brought the freaky shit today.
Okay, right on.
Because I thought that was the theme, but then
Yeah.
it turns out that I just made that up in my head.
Yeah, there's no theme.
There is no
this time.
theme.
This theme is Welcome Back, Drew. You back in the garage, man. You really made it.
I felt a lot of pressure to only bring the freakiest shit
Yeah.
today.
Like freaky,
So
like
that you wouldn't invite me ever again.
okay,
That was,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Is it freaky jazz? Is it freaky
No jazz.
soundscape?
Just freaky soundscape,
oh shit.
ambient,
We're in for
adjacent.
it. We're in
It's
for
not
it,
that
man.
freaky. It's a little freaky,
This
but
episode number 20 is where we lose everybody.
just a little freaky.
All right. Well, I'm ready, man. Let's pick one out. Let's put it on. What do you got? What are you gonna play?
I do have a sequence today. I almost forgot.
Okay, right on. Well, I'm gonna interrupt your whole fucking sequence.
I'm a
though.
DJ, so I like to sequence my stuff.
Every
DJs
time
if you've seen DJ Salt Pyramids, you know that his sets are always just,
it's always lined up. It's already
Yeah.
lined up in advance. Well, I'm gonna do my best to ruin your sequence because I thought maybe you play a
Oh.
record, I play a record
oh,
like last time.
Oh, I thought I was in charge now.
It's all you this time. All right. Welcome to the DJ Drew show. Drew's gonna
This
play
is my
some records.
podcast.
I quit. I'm leaving.
This is my podcast now. Can you take over a podcast during a podcast?
It's hostile as fuck, but you can do it.
It's a coup.
Yeah. Okay. This is a coup. This is a witch hunt.
Give me all your followers.
All right. Drew's taking over. I thank you all for joining me. I'm out. Bye. Goodbye. This is the end.
Welcome to the Salt Pyramid. Shit. I messed it
See,
up
you're not
already.
good
I
at
got to give the
this.
podcast back.
What you need is an expert behind the controls here on this Yamaha amplifier
That's like when
that we
you
use.
pull a coup and then trip on your own feet. That's what I just did.
Like that. I mean, most coups, isn't that what happens? It's like some dude takes over and then the
And
next
then
day, like
they're
the second
dead.
in command
Yeah.
kills his ass. And he's like, I'm in charge now. Thanks a lot. I'm the military guy. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. It's like when you break the seal.
Yeah.
So that's why I just gave the podcast right back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So maybe what we should start doing is every episode I'll have a different guest who just kicks me off the show.
You are the guest, but there's a different host every episode.
Okay, fair enough. I like it. All right, man. Let's get this record started.
Okay.
What do you want?
First I'm gonna play a Christina Vansu track. Vansu? Marmara Beach. It came out last year on Multinatural on the label. I don't know how to say this. I think it is Portuguese for edits. Ediquez?
Okay.
Ediquez CN?
I'm not familiar. Yeah. No.
EDIC with the tail.
But most of what the
OES.
show is about is saying words wrong.
But it's
saying words wrong.
It's a Belgian label.
Okay.
So this is my favorite record of last year, maybe.
Damn. Of 2020?
2020.
Okay. Well, okay, let's hear it. Christina Vansu, right?
Yeah, she's a American sound artist living in Brussels, I think.
Sounds like a
Working in
great, like
Brussels.
peppy, upbeat track to start the show with.
It's a banger.
Thanks, Drew. Here we go. Let's party. back. This is the Drew Show.
Sorry, I was dancing.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit sweaty now, personally.
Drew was boogieing to that last track, which was Graham with
Mint, M-E-N-T.
I don't really know. It's one of those. How are you going to pronounce those titles?
I didn't even know those songs have titles,
Random
but that
numbers.
record's good.
Yeah. Doesn't have melodies either, apparently. Yeah, that record's good. That's Graham. What? Personal Rock? It's Personal Rock by Graham. And Drew likes this record too, so I knew that we would have fun with
2
that.
out of 2.
Who's that? Yan Yellowneck. That's the Yan Yellowneck. He's a beast of the glitch world, ambient glitch music.
Ambient beast.
He's the goat.
Glitch beast.
Yeah, he's a glitch beast. He's a glitch goat.
That's a weird word.
Glitch beast. And before that, we were listening to Drew's pick to start the show on like a Lost in the Woods kind of atmosphere with Christina.
Well, there's a beat. You just have to. It's just silent. You just have to.
It's a silent.
Yeah.
Beat. She took
the
she
beat
took
of the
sounds
woods.
out of the music.
Yeah.
To make the beat. Marmara Beach, right? That's good.
That is right.
I liked
Christina
it.
Vansu.
It was, it's non-traditional, man, and that's why I like having you on the show, is so we can play some like ambient fucking.
Yeah, you said bring
soundscapes.
bangers, and I was like, no.
No, we're gonna get lost in the woods.
We were talking about that, how it sounds like there's not much going on, but it's actually really hard to make and have it not sound, as I know personally.
Yeah.
I just sound like crap when I do that.
It is hard to do ambient and minimal music, and not put too much stuff in it. Like, it's really hard to just lay back like that. And both of those tracks are good examples of like the light touch.
Yeah.
You know?
Minimalism done well.
Hell yeah.
Unlearning.
It's called unlearning, Drew.
It's
Professor Longhead on the show tonight.
Longhead.
Yeah, we're partying in the garage for episode number 20. You may remember Drew from his last appearance on the show, which was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it was
Episode
really
10.
bad.
It was
but,
like a
you know,
bull
you
in
got a
the
million
China shop.
followers out of it, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you were willing to debase
I
yourself
didn't
on
even
my
get
show.
paid.
Yeah.
I didn't even get paid for that.
You did it all for free. You did it all for the nookie.
Talk to my manager.
The nookie means free now.
Now we're gonna listen to the new Limp Bizkit record.
Coming up, Limp Bizkit, Korn,
Limp Bizkit only.
Faith No More.
I did
Drew's
play
fan.
a Faith No More song in this garage before.
Drew loves Faith No More.
I love Epic.
It's a good song, man.
I look
pretty
like Mike Patton in that video.
You
now.
might look a little like Mike Patton from the Epic video. Anyway, so imagine that, what if you will. Think of Drew with a
Headbanging.
looking like
Boots.
Mike Patton, but with a much longer head, like a
Yeah.
long head.
Yeah.
That's what's going on in here right now. Also, we're wearing sticky gummy bear suits.
They're definitely stickier than they were.
All right, let's keep rolling. I really love making the show because I get to listen to music by myself, but one of the things I've enjoyed the most about having guests is like getting to hear what other people have been into. What else you bringing, Drew? What else you gonna play today?
I'm gonna go back to the downer stuff. No, just kidding. This is melodic, and
Okay.
I feel like it's more of an upper. So,
Hell yeah!
so we're coming out of the woods. We're moving towards the water. So I'm gonna play a Rodelius song called Gerlanda.
Oh, nice.
It's off of 1979's Selbst Portrait, which
nice.
got repressed recently. So it's
Yeah.
all 70s analog,
pretty chill.
delicious, chill melodic shit.
Hell yeah! He's from Cluster, right?
Yeah.
Cluster.
Yes. Rodelius from
like
Cluster
him.
and Harmonia. And I think he just turned 87 this week and had
Nice.
another record come out. So
Hell yeah! Well, yeah, let's listen to some Rodelius, and then I'll interrupt Drew's like awesome narrative flow he's got. I'll play another song that had nothing to do with Drew's list of songs.
I thought I was the only one playing songs because this is my podcast.
Well, it's a revolution,
I took
baby.
it back.
I'm like, if you get a song, I get at least one other song. Sometimes I get two for everyone that you play.
All right.
When
I need
you're-
a new contract for
When you
next
come to
season.
my studio and you're
I
on
need to-
my show, you get to play music when I tell
There are
you.
rules?
No, not really. All right, let's hear it, Rodelius, and we'll listen to some more, and then we'll be back. All right, Drew. We're back, baby.
I feel like you keep one-upping my tracks this time.
Man, I'm trying to compliment
But then
your
it's
tracks.
like, it's because I'm playing those sad, freaky shit, and then you play that glitchy party shit. So it's good. It's like two
Glitch
sides
party.
of the coin.
Yeah, we're getting.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I didn't know how else to do it. We could do like you play some songs and then I play some songs, but I liked alternating last time. It turned out like a good mix, you know?
Yeah.
It's like making a mixtape together. Right now.
Yeah.
We're
Live,
recording our new mixtape.
live mix.
I'm going to have to
This
come
is a
up with
live
some-
mix,
yeah.
mostly.
I'm going to have to come up with some new ideas for the show, Drew. You got any new ideas, man? I was thinking like I could do an episode where we don't talk at all, where I don't talk and I just
Only
play
music?
Yeah, just do one. But what about an episode where we just talk? Because I would have a hard time making a long talking episode.
What if you only could play things that you'd never heard before?
I think that's a good one too. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Or like I like records that I don't really like, or like something that's just like I've had this for a long time. I never listened to it.
Yes.
Just to find
a
the
record
best.
that you have to get rid of after you play something from it.
Damn.
I've got
That'd
like
be
I
tough.
have a purge pile right now
That would
of
be
like
tough.
20 that need to move on.
Yeah. Like just
But
like
I would
why
be
do I have
embarrassed
this?
to bring it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh,
It's the why do I
got
have
this.
this show? Now then you have to listen to it and throw it on the pile.
I got this Poco record. I wish it was as good as Poco. It's
They
not.
got some alright
It's
tracks.
worse. It's
Yeah.
like some German goth shit.
Yeah, I got some pretty bad records, but sometimes you keep that stuff and you come back to it later. There is a secret gem there waiting for
Yeah.
you. There's probably a reason to have it. At least a sample or
So
something.
I shouldn't give any of them up.
Man, I have only ended up regretting records that I got rid of, man. I'm like, I know I don't have unlimited space to keep them in, but anytime I've sold off a few, or like, you know, you get rid even
Yeah.
stuff that you don't care about or don't want. Later, I'm like, oh man, that would have been cool to have that. You know? Like sometimes later, it's just like, man, I love smooth jazz now. Why did I get rid of that shit?
Yeah. That's why I don't get rid of very much. But I'm a little choosy, so
Yeah, you don't bring in very much.
Yeah.
I bring in a lot of trash sometimes.
I don't buy it, but I don't sell it.
Well, I used to, before I worked at the record store, I was more into like if somebody was dumping a bunch of records on me and I didn't like all of them, I would take them.
Just take them.
But like I got choosier at the record store, but I also had unlimited access to used records, so I could like.
It's dangerous.
I was always buying records.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it was dangerous
because there's so much good stuff everywhere all
and
the time.
You find things that you either had never seen before or you've seen it a million times and never listened to it, and then you're like, I have to have this.
Yeah,
you know? It just gets like that.
It's right in front of me.
Yeah. Anyway, those songs were like some more chill stuff. We're just like taking it easy. This is the laid back, floating down the river episode of the DJJJ.
It's a freaky river, and I'm floating down it in like a body-sized leaf.
Yeah. Drew's wearing like a full body green costume.
Full body green leaf costume.
Yeah. And we're just chilling, floating along. So what we listened to was Rodalius. That was that Gerlandi song. That was Drew's pick. Very chill. Love it. Love Rodalius. That's a Selbst Portrait album.
Selbst Portrait.
Those are good. It's a good series, man. I think it's like mostly his home recording stuff.
Yeah, it's all him on Farfisa, Oregon.
It's always that same.
And it's just that like on tape loops.
That's cool. There are at least a couple spots on one of those where he hits a wrong note, man. So every now and he just left it and put it on the record.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like It's like using limitation. I feel like to elevate what you're doing because it's so simple.
Yeah,
it's like it's good.
Yeah, and that's just it's almost like a running diary of him just like sitting around coming up with new
little ideas
like
and
sitting,
wrong note. That's just part of it.
It's cool. Yeah, I love those, man. And then listen to Sora, that artist Sora from the Resort album or Resort album. A Camino do Mar. That was my pick. That's more of that glitchy stuff, man. I'm hooked on the glitchy stuff from like 2000, 2003-ish.
Got that modem sound.
Yeah, sounds like
Scramble.
a modem starting up. Yeah, that's what I want all music to sound like now. Just break it and put it back together in the wrong order.
In the wrong way.
Yeah. Anyway, that was fun.
I always wonder how people make that music because I only play melodies wrong, the wrong way. So I'm like, how do you make broken sounding stuff like that?
Yeah, and then what I like about that period is like I think a lot of those artists got more abstract and basically turned into noise or like drone or whatever. But like during that period, they were still trying to find melodies and beats, but with that really abstract, like broken digital sound.
But that's somehow still accessible.
Yeah,
like you can play it and it's like, oh, I don't. Yeah. This doesn't sound like murder music that I need to leave the store that I'm at because they're playing it.
Yeah, I think like Discord got a lot more popular. Like just like it could be okay to make electronic music that didn't sound nice. Like after that period, like now
going into that like Black Dice stuff and like really sour sounding.
Yeah, and now it's like you gotta sound crazy to like get people to listen.
Yeah, every 15-year-old I know is in a noise band. It's crazy.
Harsh noise,
like noise
kids.
grindcore only.
I guess.
I'm just kidding. I don't know any 15-year-olds. That was a weird thing to say.
I think they still really like alternative rock, man, and hip hop.
Yeah.
But like, I think kids like still like punk rock and like alternative rock, like angst rock,
aggressive sounding, emo sounding stuff.
But I don't know any kids either, so maybe we're just a couple old guys talking about what the kids like, man. We don't really know. That's very possible.
Got to ask them. Got to take the podcast out on tour. That's the 3rd season. I just created it.
Okay.
Well, it is my podcast, so I can take it wherever I want.
This is now that Drew's taken over the show for life. We're gonna move it over to TikTok.
It's going on the road. We're going on TikTok.
Go on the road and interview kids.
We'll get a giant salt pyramid and put it on a flatbed.
It's ambitious, man. You're gonna need a lot of money.
We got a lot of followers.
All right. Let's get to. Hey, everybody, tell all your family to follow us. We're gonna need to make a lot of money to go on this TikTok tour for season
a lot
3.
of money.
Yeah,
salt pyramids.
A lot of money. Hook it up.
Are not cheap.
Or you could just donate a salt pyramid, and in that case, I will dox myself again. My address. Just mail your salt pyramids to my house. Anyway, what about some more tunes, Drew? You got another.
I'm gonna keep it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna keep it. So we started in the forest and then we moved to the river. Now we're gonna go underwater. I'm gonna play a track off of that Nikolenko record,
nice. I like
which came out last year on Fetish, which I think I only heard because I was buying other stuff online and it and it just popped up in front of me. So I guess the algorithm.
It was like you
got
might
me.
also
Yeah.
like to spend your money
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
And then I did.
Damn it.
Boomcat got me.
Why does the internet have to know us so well?
I know,
to
but
make
this
us
one's
buy
really
things?
good,
Yeah,
even though
hell
I
yeah.
didn't want it to
Good
the
record.
algorithm work. But
I need
record's
your
called
copy.
Rings.
Can I have your copy of this?
No. It's
Can I have
not
your
part of my
download code?
purge pile,
Hey,
but
let me
you
get the
can
download.
have a Poco record.
Oh man. All right. It's called what? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
The record's called Rings. The song is called Ambianta V or 5. I don't know.
Okay. And what's the artist name again? I didn't.
Nikolenko.
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 Oh, Nikolenko.
One word, I
Okay.
think.
It's
I think
Nikolenko.
it's his name.
Here we go with another bizarre fucking pick by
All
Drew.
loops, all
Yeah.
tape loops.
You can always save the show. Send me an email and tell me that you don't want Drew to take over the show, and we'll do a real season 3. But until then, we're gonna have to leave this one.
We'll
on
have
a
to count the
cliffhanger.
emails. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to leave it where it's like Drew took over the show in episode 2. John went outside and got shot.
What will happen next? Got shot. Damn.
Yeah, got shot.
By-
I mean, somebody gotta get shot in the season finale, dude.
That's true.
That's
That
like
is
that
true.
Simpsons recipe, man. Bring it back on the next season. You reveal who shot him.
Man, I can't believe you would do that for your own podcast, but that's why you have so many
Yeah,
subscribers.
I mean, I sacrifice my own bodily health for my followers. So I'm gonna get shot later in the show today. It hasn't happened yet, obviously. But
obviously.
Drew's gonna drive me to the hospital, and we'll play some more songs. So let's hit Nico Linko, and I'll play. I'll probably play something similar, or just try to piss Drew off again after that by playing something different.
Dare you.
And we'll see. All right, and we'll be back. All right, welcome back to the DJJJ show. We're still partying. It's me and Drew.
That was a sleepy party segment, but
Yeah.
pajama dance kind of thing.
It's been a laid back
flannel?
episode. Yeah.
Flannel pajamas.
Yeah, we're wearing pajamas in the studio. It's nice and chilly. Actually, it's a pretty nice day today, but by the time this episode is public, it'll probably be like late winter or something.
Yeah,
so like
this
nice
will be
and chilly.
Yeah, we thought ahead. I planned it really.
I mean, it's like time traveling making this show. You have to think
Yeah.
10 weeks ahead.
And I also thought into the past and then incepted you, and I made you play that last song by
Damn.
my favorite band. So
You incepted me?
yeah, I incepted you
Damn.
just to play a song on your own podcast, which
Inception.
is the saddest inception.
Well, I mean, it could be sadder. We got at least 40 something listeners on this show. So like, we got a wide reach, man. We're really like breaking through
Yeah,
to
yeah, it could be sadder.
could be sadder. Anyway, I will continue to make podcasts until I have 0 listeners. When I get 0 plays, I'm going to
Then
call
you
it
will
a
have
day.
achieved
Yeah.
what you set out to do.
Yeah. It's the ultimate like freeing myself of all attachments.
Unfollowing, the
Yeah.
unfollowing.
Right. Once no one's listening anymore, I've accomplished my goal as a
Yeah.
podcaster.
Minimalist podcaster.
That's right. I can stop making the show at that point. It won't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're
Gotta fade
you're
out.
like podcasting in the woods
That's
or
right.
something.
That's right. You
Not
just no one will hear it.
not to go back to the woods, but
We got that track Nico Lenko with the Ambienta 5. I'm just gonna say it's
yeah,
probably a 5.
let's do 5.
And then that was Yola Tango, one of me and Drew. Both of us. That's probably one of our favorite bands. You might be a little more of a diehard Yola.
I might be a
Tango.
little bit more diehard, but
It's one of those bands that like never gets old, man. I love Yola Tango.
so much to choose from.
Yeah.
I'm
we-
working on my graduate degree in Yola Tango right now.
You should probably be writing a book about them at this point.
I probably should. I think there is a book about them that I haven't read, which
That's
is I guess I'm not I guess just outed myself as not the diehard.
Yep. You got to read that before
Have you
you
read
write
it?
your book, man.
Damn it.
Yeah. Before you write your dissertation on
It's gonna
Yola
ruin
Tango,
me.
you're probably going to need to read that other book
I
about them.
really should know that before I committed to this program.
Yeah. Well, that was
But that was real good.
That track was Here You Are, and that's off of the There's a Riot Going On. Is that their most recent record still? Or they had a
Yes, they made like a drone. They made like an
EP,
ambient
the experimental stuff on Bang.
noisy thing, but yeah.
But that EP was good, but that was an older recording too. I
Yeah,
think,
those were all
covers.
older
Yeah.
covers.
Yola Tango, what's up? We're waiting for you, baby. You heard any news? Do they have a new one coming out?
They're playing a lot of shows, so I bet they have a record coming out.
Man.
They're always recording.
The day
it
they
seems
stop
like.
putting music out, it's gonna be a sad day.
Yeah.
It's a great band.
I thought they might start putting more stuff out when they did that thing on Bandcamp.
Yeah. It seemed like maybe
don't
they
know.
were gonna get really prolific. Yeah.
Do the Bandcamp thing.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they are really prolific. They've done a lot of great records. Always worth checking out. But yeah, that was a more recent one. Very chill. Just keeping that vibe chill today. What else you gonna play, Drew? Let's get on to the next block here.
Well,
Play two.
we were just talking about being in the woods.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go to outer space, but
Hell
we're going
yeah.
to stay in the woods. I'm going to play a track by Log,
Nice.
and it's called Log 2.
The song is Log 2?
Yeah, and the record is called Log Eternal.
Log Eternal.
And the second E in Eternal is a 3.
So it's like,
So think about that.
is it their third
It's
record?
a lot of logs is what I'm saying.
Good group, man. I like Log.
No, it's their only record from last year.
Okay.
It's on Experiences Limited. It's 2 artists collaborating, and their names are Ola and Perilla.
Yeah. This is a good record. I like both of them solo, too. Yeah, let's play that. And then what's your next track after that?
And then I'm going to blow it all up and play an Endless Boogie song called Occult Banker
Nice.
from 2013's Long Island. And it's like some biker blues, man.
Hell yeah.
It's like Motorhead, but sticky.
And that's the climax of the show, man.
Yeah.
When your Endless Boogie track hits, you have officially taken over the show for
Yep.
all time. You own my studio.
Well,
you own all my
can't-
previous
yep.
episodes.
You can't defeat a 9-minute guitar solo. That's just too much. That's too much.
Yeah, well, let's get that rolling. Endless Boogie. Drew, you come on
I'm about
my
to get
show.
booted, aren't I? I'm about to
Listen,
get booted
you
with
come
that.
on my show and you play this Endless Boogie. Listen, the guy sings like Cookie Monster, just a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. But
And-
that's all right. I like that.
Or Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch. Anyway, I like Endless Boogie. That's cool, man. But yeah, it's your show now. Sorry.
It's
I'm out.
yeah. I win. I win.
You
Question mark.
So that's we're gonna play a couple more of those songs by Drew, and then I'll get my last one in that block, and then we'll just be signed out for the day. We'll be over after that point because Drew took over the show, and maybe there will be a season 3, but I'll have to like come back from the dead.
Who knows? Yeah, it'll be
Show up at Drew's bedroom at night with like a horse head in the bed.
In the bed.
Bleeding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is how season 3 is going to open.
But I actually like that, so then I don't give you the podcast back.
No.
I'm actually into that freaky shit.
And then we have to do the podcast together for life, and you're on every episode. You're going to need to be here every day by 9 a.m.
So it's a co-cast.
You're now
9 a.m.?
You're now my co-host forever. You can't leave.
Okay.
My last song that I'll play today is Mosaica, I guess. Mosaica on, what's that? Public Possession. And usually more of like a housey rave kind of record label, but this one is pretty like tropical and laid back and like peaceful. And I'll play the last song off of it. It's got the guy that looks like Mario.
Yeah, it looks like Mario or like Frisch's Big Boy or something.
Frisch's Big Boy, kind of a Chef Boyardee guy.
Yeah.
That's just the back cover. The front cover is like an island thing, but that back cover art might be a little bit sweeter.
That's weird.
Record face.
That's weird, huh?
I like it.
I hope
The
it
track,
makes me
the
feel
last
that
track
goofy.
will be. It's called Alternating Access, and check that out. Mosaica Silver Tide album on Public Possession, if you like that. But yeah, thanks for joining us for episode number 20. It's been a party. Drew, thank you for being here, man. I like hanging out with you.
Thanks for having me and letting me not giving me a theme, to which I made up my own theme and then ruined the show.
And then I ruined all of your picks with my picks.
I actually think it was sequenced well, and we didn't even. This was not planned.
No, it's just a mind meld. It's what happens when we both get records out. We know we're gonna play some good shit. So,
it's the only possibility. It's the only thing that can happen.
Well, please come back, Drew. Maybe on episode 30, but anytime between now and then, you're welcome back. I know it's your show now, but I'm just saying, in real life,
I'll be back.
You can always come back. Drew's like the Terminator. Baby.
I'll be back.
He'll be back.
I'll get in the chopper.
Yeah, baby. All right. All right. So we're going to go out with these last 3 tracks, and we will catch up with you in the exciting season premiere of season 3, if it ever happens. We'll see what happens.
Live from the woods. One follower.
Yeah. We'll talk to you in 10 years. We'll just be season 3 launches from the woods. All right. We'll talk to you then. Bye.